more demonstrations are that you have to be able to see my hands. So the first ones we did today were wet on wet, even wash, and wet on wet, graded wash. The difference between, come on over here, wherever you're at, just finish up and come on over here. The next ones that we're going to do are going to be wet on dry, even wash, and wet on dry, graded wash. If I can't see your eyes, I don't think you can see my hands. Okay? So wet on dry means that I'm going to put wet paint on dry paper, and it's going to treat it a little bit differently. It's not going to bleed down like it did wet on wet. Again, I'm going to prop my paper up a little bit so I can use gravity. One of the things I notice about you guys is that you're a lot using the tip of your brush. When I'm doing a large wash of colors, I tend to tip it on its side and use the length of the brush also. So, other than green, give me a color. Orange. Wow, he was fast. Again, I want to prepare enough paint for the even wash so that I don't run out. I'm using my palette cover as a palette. Makes sense. You guys got to drink your vitamin C and take your multivitamins. You do. Take your multi-C's and eat your...
Yeah, I eat those Flintstones.
Ah.
Oh, I hate those things so much.
I know, I'm trying to ignore it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm propping my paper up a little bit. I know, that's okay. And I'm going for an even wash. So using my brush, using the width of my brush, I'm slowly going over, going back to my paint. I'm overlapping the previous brush stroke. I'm slowly pulling that bead of wet paint down. It's getting a nice, even coat. You can't see the previous brush stroke. Notice I'm going left to right. You guys are doing a lot of up and down with your paints. Nice, even back and forth. I am... And then I'm done. I'm going to clean my brush out. While it's still propped up, squeeze the water out. And what am I going to do? That's right.
Teletubby vacuum thing.
Copyright infringement. Edit that one out. Teletubbies would be thrilled to know someone still remembers them. Okay, so that is my... It's more of a Tinky Winky kind of guy. All right. So I've got a nice, even orange wash on here. Shh, eyes. Now I'm going to do the graded wash. This is, again, wet paint, dry paper, graded wash. I'm going to get a little bit more intense color at the top, and I'm not going to have the benefit of that wet piece of paper to help pull it down. Some of you might enjoy that. Some of you might like this technique better. So again, I'm propping the paper up. I've got a good, intense orange here. I'm also going to use the side of my brush more than the tip of my brush. Really load that up. And then instead of going to my palette, I'm going to go to my water. I'm going to slowly add more water.
Oh, is it clean?
Yeah, I know, I screwed that up. That's okay. And this one changes very quickly. By the time I get down to the bottom, it's going to be practically white. Okay?